Next up, I'm going to show you how to solve the ALEKS problem, ranking the following 3 compounds in order of increasing water solubility. So what ALEKS is going to do here is it's going to show us 3 compounds pretty similar, and it's going to ask us which one's the most soluble in water and which one's the least soluble in water. And it wants us to place a 1 under the one that's least soluble. So I'll just circle some key components like the rank here for least soluble. Know that we're paying attention to water, which water is polar. And then I'll get to my pro tip. So ensure that the components of each compound are the same. So in this case, I got our oxygen, 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 oxygen. So pretty much the same across all 3. And then I want you to also remember that polar molecules tend to be more soluble in water than nonpolar. So your oxygen, which is polar to your carbon, is going to be more polar in water versus your carbon or so. And then kind of the last pro tip is that longer chains are less soluble because they are comprised of more carbons. So you have more carbons that are least soluble, so it's going to be harder to pretty much dissolve in water or to be soluble in water or whatnot. So let's look at our 3 compounds here. We see that they're all the same. And then according to the rules, so we've already said, so we're going to place a 1 on the one that's the least soluble. So what I like to do is I like to kind of focus on this part of the compound, and I like to pretty much count my carbons. I said I got 1 carbon here, and this one I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going on here because they're pretty much all the same with the 2 oxygens. And then on this carbon I got 1, 2, 3. So that's a telltale sign. So right now the least soluble is going to be this one because of the 6 carbon chain. So I'm going to put a 1 right here, and then number 2 is going to be this one because it has more carbons, and then the most soluble one in water is going to be this one right here. And then pretty much the same for this question, still kind of the same guidance. You can just see as you do this question over time and get quicker at it. But you see the longest chains right here, so I'm going to put a 1. Then the second longest carbon chain right here is going to put a 2. And then last is just this 1 carbon, and that's going to be the most soluble in water. Again, if this video helped you or your classmates, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.